The ongoing situation between Mizkif and Emiru continues to spark debate online. During a recent stream, Mizkif addressed the accusations and the damage he says the situation caused to his career and reputation.
You realize she's not doing any of this, right? It's her lawyers, and it's for the motion to dismiss your defamation case. So let me get this straight. Her lawyer is lying on her behalf, and her lawyer is saying everything on her behalf that's not true. Do you really think that that makes any sense, man? That it's just her lawyer speaking? Is that what you can use in court? Oh, yeah, so I committed a crime, but I actually didn't. My lawyer said that when, like, I didn't do it. I don't know why he said that. Like, that's weird. What a stupid thing to say. 4.5 months to plan this whole thing out and respond to me, and you're trying to tell me it's just her lawyer?
She also claimed you was doing it to other girls and lie as well, but refused to provide any evidence of it.
Would you drop it publicly if she apologized and took it back? Absolutely not. This is not a public take it back thing at this point. This is, you destroyed everything I ever had. No. Absolutely not. This is not a tweet, hey, just want to update you and let you know that that didn't happen. It legitimately should be jail time. It should be, what she did, using women and using the woman card and using what she did should be jail time. And I don't know how anyone else could see otherwise. It should be jail time. I know I'm not the most liked figure. It's partially why she did it. She did it because she knows that I'm not liked. And I know that I'm not liked for a whole different reasons and whole ball games of crap. But nothing compares to stuff like this. Nothing. No tree climbing, no anything else compares to something like this. It just does not. You cannot like me because I chewed on autistic toys, or I climbed a tree, or you just saw a random clip of me, but nothing compares to being called a racist. Nothing compares to being called an abuser. Nothing compares to those things.
Some viewers supported Mizkif's stance and argued that accusations involving serious crimes shouldn't be thrown around without consequences. They said that when someone with a large platform makes claims like that publicly, it can permanently damage someone's reputation, regardless of what happens later. Others, however, pushed back on Mizkif's comments and argued that the situation is far more complicated than he's portraying. Some people claimed he previously acknowledged parts of the story earlier in the controversy and suggested that his current narrative contradicts how events were initially described. There were also people who argued that the legal battle itself may ultimately determine what actually happened, saying the courts will be the place where both sides' claims are tested. I don't like Mizkif, but I think he's right about this. She literally lied to try and ruin his life. I think that warrants jail time. Also, haven't seen any influencers who covered the allegations in the past change their stance since this has been revealed. Live streaming really went wrong when people began using it as a manipulative weapon to, 1, attack others, 2, skew public opinion. Mizkif shouldn't be airing out all his dirty laundry online, neither should Emiru. I think that is the biggest L in all this. Everyone loses. Dr. Disrespect calls out Nickmercs for using the burnt peanut to stay relevant.
You're not looking at that Nickmercs who has to put burnt peanut in every single thumbnail when he goes live just to stay relevant in this space. That phony. We ain't him. No, you're not looking at him. You're not looking at athleticism. What you're looking at. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is the best.
Viewbotting on Twitch has been a controversial topic for years, but it's recently come back into the spotlight after comments from Asmongold about why the problem continues to exist on the platform. During a recent stream, Asmongold began discussing how Twitch's discovery system works and why he believes it unintentionally creates incentives for viewbotting, sharing in the following.
The main problem, fundamentally, is actually not viewbotting. The main problem is actually the Twitch aggregation method, and the way that viewbotting and viewership is the main variable to discoverability. That's the reason why Twitch has such a huge problem with viewbotting, and other platforms comparatively have much a smaller problem with viewbotting, like YouTube, for example. Not only does YouTube have better tools and analytics to predict and protect from viewbotting, but on top of that, they also don't have a system that rewards it in the same way that Twitch does. I disagree with that. I think that great streamers, great content creators will succeed regardless of how many clippers they're paying and how many viewbots they have. They will still succeed. It might take longer, but that success will still be realized. And there will be a person next year, we don't know their name today, but next year who believes this, and we'll know their name next year.
Consideration for tons of streamers, like, well, why would I even bother?
I've talked to a lot of, I just say it. I talked to a lot of streamers that have openly considered viewbotting. Now, I'm not saying that they did it, but they've openly considered it. because it made them mad because they thought another streamer was viewbotting that they were competitive against. And so they were like, well, why the fuck are they doing it and I'm not doing it? I'm stupid. I should start doing it. I need to do it because if they're doing it, then I need to do it. Like, that's exactly it.
Trying to do this legitimately.
No names, and most of the names that people guess will be wrong. But I'm just saying that this is a very common sentiment that streamers have privately. It is. It's a very common sentiment, and it's a lot larger than you might imagine.
Some viewers agreed with his assessment and argued that Twitch's reliance on viewer counts has been a long-standing issue. They pointed out that creators have been asking Twitch for years to change the way discoverability works so that streams aren't ranked almost entirely by live viewership. Others brought up examples of streamers who have openly talked about viewbotting in the past, claiming the platform hasn't been consistent when it comes to enforcing rules against it. A few users even pointed out cases where creators admitted to viewbotting and still remained active on the platform. Another concern raised in the discussion was how viewbotting affects advertisers. Some commenters argued that if a large portion of viewers are artificial, then brands paying for sponsorships and ad placements could be spending money based on inflated metrics. Many people also warned that if the problem isn't addressed long term, it could damage trust in the platform and the streaming ecosystem as a whole.